I like what you were just saying about the whole notion of having like a diet that's sort of choosing. It gets back to the meta wants, and I'm curious which parts in that chain do you think are decisions? Is the actual choosing not to eat or not to eat the decision, or is the decision about trying to affect those other decisions, the meta wants about the other desires?
Again, I don't know if I'm choosing to go down this route, but I will because I think it's relevant. It's like when you're talking about like depression, for example, there's an actual measurable difference in serotonin levels and the way that the hormones in the body interact, which is why antidepressants work for some people. They don't work for everyone, but they do work for a lot of people. And they're a good tool. And what they do is it helps regulate the serotonin levels. And obviously, where I'm kind of going with that is it's like, if you're aware, like I said, in the previous chapter, where freedom is limited by our ability to sort of know our environment and interact with our environment, once you consider your biological substructures, like the serotonin structures in your brain and even the physical structures of the neurons in your brain, as giving you the ability to think, once you become aware of that, it almost becomes a part of your environment. And you can choose to interact with that as if it's something that's outside of yourself, even though it's actually internal. Does that make sense? And I think that's where mindfulness comes into play. So I think that the ability to decide to do that, it's really a blurry line. Like, am I choosing to, eat a healthy diet because my mind is already healthy enough to make that decision? Or the causality loop kind of becomes, but life is kind of about a series of positive feedback loops. That kind of defines life. Life itself is a positive feedback loop. As soon as life happens, we start reproducing. That creates more life, more life, more life. It's like to those that have everything more will be given. To those that have nothing, everything will be taken away. Like, it's very easy for life to continue to make life, and it's almost impossible for something that's not living to become living.